Hello everyone, welcome to Everything Football Match Day 12 team selection. So as always, we'll be going through my plans for Match Day 12, and as always, join me for the deadline stream on Tuesday. I'll be giving you guys my predictions for the match day and also the captain picks, the best captain picks for Tuesday and Wednesday. But first, let's go through my team for Match Day 11 and how my team did. So this is what I had for Match Day 11. I mean, it worked half, and half it didn't work. So I didn't go up in ranking, but I didn't go down too much. I dropped like by 500 places or something. So still an opportunity to recover the rank. But in goal, I had Martinez with 7 points. That's the second choice goalkeeper from Inter Milan. So that one worked. I gambled on having him because Sommer could easily have been brought back in. Martinez did not do much on the first match day. The first day, sorry, he only had 2 points. Bastoni picked up 6 points as expected. Inter Milan with another clean sheet. Anyone who went for a triple up or even quadruple up, it worked for you. The thing is, with Inter Milan, it's usually very difficult to predict like who is going to start defensively. Like De Vrij started, but next time he might not start. Bastoni started, next time he might not start. This time it could be Sommer in goal and not Martinez. So that's usually an issue. If I knew every single player that was starting for Inter Milan, I'd probably have at least three of their defenders. Gabriel with 4 points against PSV, considered through a penalty, unfortunately. Hakimi with 2 points and Schlotterbeck with 4 points. Hakimi was so close to keeping a clean sheet. Liverpool literally scored in the 90th minute. Salah with only 3 points was poor in that game. PSG dominated it. Rafinha once again delivering as the captain. He was my highest scoring player, and I thankfully captained him. He had that winning goal. Didn't pick up player of the match. I think this is the first time this one I've not had a player of the match in my team. So Rafinha, the goal against Benfica. Dembele with only 2 points. He should really have had a return in that game as well. Olmo with 1 point. He was a differential. It didn't work. Musiala with 9 points. I mean, they hadn't beaten by Leverkusen so far this season, but I'm glad I eventually went for one attacking player from Bayern Munich. And then Lewandowski with 2 points. This is like the third time I've had him this season, and it's the second time he's blanked, unfortunately. And I think he has the most goals he scored against a single opponent in the Champions League. It's Benfica, so unfortunately didn't score that time. And then the players I took out from the starting 11, Guirassy only 2 points, Mbappe only 2 points, and Michele with an own goal only, Michele with an own goal only 0 points, and then Martinez with 2 points on the bench. I had Guirassy as the captain on the first day, and then I changed it to Rafinha on the second day. So I picked up 58 points. That is the second lowest I've had this season. But I mean, it's not the end. It's not the end of the world. There's some players I would have wished to have, but again, if I didn't have Lewandowski, I'd probably have had Kane, so I would have had more points there. But for most of the rest of the team, I would have had the other player, and it still wouldn't have worked. I would have had Yamal instead of Olmo, still wouldn't have made a difference. I would have had Saliba instead of Gabriel, wouldn't have made a difference, really. I would have had Trent instead of Hakimi, would have gotten a clean sheet there. But that is basically it. So there's still a second leg. There's still three transfers to be made, an opportunity to recover. There's a lot of Champions League match is still to go. But obviously, when you get to the semi-final, a lot of people have almost the, similar teams. So between now and the quarterfinals is when you have an opportunity to recover rank or gain rank, whatever. So let's go to the round of 16 second leg and how my team is looking right now. So right away, I do have a problem with the goalkeepers. So Emi Martinez did not play the last Premier League game for Aston Villa, and my other goalkeeper, the other Martinez from Inter Milan, you expect someone to come back. He has been predicted to start that game, the second leg. So right away, if both Martinez's don't play, I don't have a goalkeeper. So that is one position to look at. If Sommer is 100% confirmed to be starting by tomorrow, I should be bringing him in. And I think Martinez will probably play Emi Martinez against Club Brugge. Then that will allow me to transfer out the players from the outfield players instead of goalkeepers. They don't like wasting transfers on goalkeepers, but that is the situation I've gotten myself in. So the last season, I'm heading into match day, this match day, the second leg of the round of 16. I had like 3 or 4 players who were basically almost eliminated. How I usually approach the second leg with the three transfers is I look at the players who've basically been eliminated so that I don't have to worry about that particular transfer the next going into the quarterfinals. So let's say if you had 2 PSV players right now, you know they're not going to be in the next round. You just take them out of your team so that you don't have to waste those transfers for the next match day. Next match, they're going to have 5 transfers, but you don't want to have those, 2 transfers carried forward to the next one, and then all of a sudden you never know the injuries. All of a sudden you don't have enough transfers to use. But again, the 5 transfers might still be enough for you next match day, especially if not too many players get eliminated. Usually, sometimes you find a team like Man City has been eliminated, and then maybe a Barcelona has been eliminated, and you had like 5 of their players, and then you're in trouble. You have to like make 5-6 transfers from your team. But at the moment, most of the teams expected to go through are going through. So Barcelona, Arsenal, Liverpool, people would say, Bayern Munich, Inter Milan, the teams that people are expecting to go through have already pretty much gone through. So not too many headaches for going into the quarterfinals. But that is how we usually approach the second leg of the round of 16. But at the moment, the only player that I can say has definitely gone out is the Club Brugge player. The rest, Guirassy might still go out to Schlotterbeck if Lille beat them. But that is it. The rest of the players you'd expect to go through. But at the moment, I have a problem with goalkeeper. So I'd need to sort out the goalkeeper situation, especially if you hear that Martinez is not going to play. Defensively, I have Gabriel, Schlotterbeck, Michaela, Hakimi, and Bastoni. Now, again, that is a bit of a problem because Arsenal have already scored 7 goals. For me, as an Arsenal fan, I want Gabriel to be rested for this game. So I don't know if the manager will agree and rest him. And Arsenal is playing on the Wednesday, so that is a problem. If you have him in your starting lineup and then he doesn't start, because I don't think he'll come on, or he'll come on for like a 1 point or something. Schlotterbeck is expected to start, no problem with that. And then Hakimi is definitely going to start. Bastoni is another problem. The predicted lineups from the Inter Milan sources are saying that Bastoni will be rested for this one. So I think Augusto will play at left back. That is another problem. So at the moment, I do have Michele will play. So I will play against Aston Villa, but Club Brugge will probably be out of the next round, this round. So how will I approach this? Will I take out the players who's definitely gone out already, or will I take the players who are probably going to be rotated? So Gabriel, Martinez, the other goalkeeper, that is 2 players. Bastoni, that is 3. Midfield, I'd expect Salah to start against PSG at home. I'd expect Musiala to start, although they could go defensive in that game. Rafinha will definitely start. Olmo, not sure. So Olmo is a third headache in this team. Now, for Bastoni, it looks like 80% is not going to start. For Gabriel, I'd say 60% is not going to start. Almost it's a 50-50. And then the other midfield on the bench, Dembele, you expect him to start. Up front, Lewandowski will start. Mbappe will start. Guirassy will start. So not too many headaches in terms of the forward line. So the headaches are Gabriel, Bastoni, Olmo, and Michael, and the goalkeepers as well. So basically 6 headaches with only 3 transfers to make. Now, luckily, we get to see the Barcelona team news on the Tuesday against Benfica. If Olmo doesn't start, then I take him out. But at least I'll get to know whether 3 of my players are starting. And then usually Inter Milan, you'll get a bit of team news early on, so we'll get to know the players that are definitely going to start. But I've seen that Augusto might start ahead of Bastoni, and I've seen Taremi might start ahead of Lautaro Martinez as of now. Leverkusen, Bayern, Vats is injured. If you had Vats in your team, that's another headache. Liverpool, PSG, I don't think we expect too much rotation in that one. So the players that I'm looking to bring into this team, I'm looking to add another Inter Milan defender, probably Dumfries. Depends on the goalkeeper situation. If someone is confirmed to start, he might be back in my team. I'm looking to bring in an Arsenal defender that I expect to start. I don't know who that will be. Maybe Lewis Kelly, or it's so tough to know because that left back, he could give Tien, he could give Zinchenko, he could give Lewis Kelly. It's tough to know. I think Ben White might start in this one, but a huge gamble. I think one of the centre backs will start between Gabriel and Saliba, but I don't know who. And then I'm also looking, I'm looking at an Arsenal defender to bring in, and also an Arsenal attacker. Again, very difficult to know who's going to start with the game being 7-1. And then I'm also looking at Inter Milan defenders. The rest of the teams, not really. I think I'm covered well. I was looking at Aston Villa, maybe an attacker, but depends. Depends if Olmo is not starting, and I can't afford Yamal, then it could be straight to someone like a Morgan Rogers instead. So again, a lot of headaches going into match day 12, but the deadline stream tomorrow will be fun as always. Captaincy choices. On Tuesday, we'll go with the Barcelona player for sure, Rafinha Lewandowski. If you want the differential, you can go for Salah for sure. I don't think it's a differential, but if you want Salah, no problem. But for me, I'll be going for a Bayern Munich player. And then for the Wednesday, probably an Arsenal attacker who's going to start. I don't know who though. And Mbappe and Vinicius will be away from home, so not easy. Aston Villa, Club Brugge, maybe if you have Watkins. But the one that I'd go for first on Wednesday would, just to be safe, Mbappe or Vinicius, just in case they get a goal, and then an Arsenal attacker who starts. I think None might start, but captaining him is a bit too much, especially the game being 7-1. They could be subbed off at halftime. Odegaard might start, get subbed off at halftime. You never know, and you want your captain to play at least 80 minutes in the game. So hopefully the Tuesday captains work out and you don't have that choice to make on the Wednesday. Now, for what else have I not talked about? The predictions. So my predictions for this match day, I'm going to go for Barcelona to beat Benfica 3-1. So Barcelona will go through there. I've gone for Bayern Munich to beat Leverkusen by 2-1. So another win for them. That will be 5-1 on aggregate. Especially now with Vats injured, I'm not sure they'll score that many goals. Maybe a 1-1 if Bayern Munich just go defensively, but I think both teams will score there. Inter Milan to beat final 2-0, another clean sheet, so have to get in some Inter Milan defenders in the team. Liverpool 2, PSG 2, that will be enough for Liverpool, 3-2 on aggregate. Lille to draw 1-1 with Dortmund, another draw there, so extra time and penalties. Atletico Madrid to beat Real Madrid 2-1, extra time there, maybe Real Madrid to go through on penalties. At Aston Villa to get another 3-1 win over Club Brugge, and Arsenal to beat PSV 3-0. I don't even know if PSV will play their players at all. We'll wait to see for the team news tomorrow. With the players who are going to be traveling for PSV, they may not even bring their players to England. That's what Sporting did when they had lost the first leg to Dortmund. They didn't bring the likes of Gyökeres for the second leg. So those are the predictions for this match. It's going to be another interesting one. I'm sure people have VATs. I'm sure that people have a couple of other players who are now injured or, suspensions and all that. So it's going to be a tough one. But thank you for watching. Let me know how your team is looking, which subs and transfers you're making. Thank you for watching. I'll catch up with you guys on the next one.